I was coming out with 6,000 euros.
Guys, we have evidence here.
That is 1 month, and then
This is another month, yeah?
another side arbeit really
Yeah.
changed my life. Let me tell you one thing about me. Whether you like me or not, me, I'm giving my best. I moved all the way from Africa to Germany, so I didn't know if I'll be welcome here.
Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am outside. I'm in Stuttgart. I came to visit my sister, and today I'm going to be asking her how much she earns as a travel nurse. So I'm doing this video extra because there are people who are interested in doing travel nursing, and the question is usually how much do travel nurses earn? Is it worth it? So Jalia, thank you very much for creating time for me. I just want you to talk to my people and let them know what is travel nursing like here in Germany. As a travel nursing is called Zeitarbeit in Germany.
Yeah, Zeitarbeit.
So you're just going to be telling them how travel nursing is like, and what is the payment in travel nursing, and what are the unexpected costs that one can face as a travel nurse, and also benefits like in general. Okay, so you're going to increase a little bit of your volume because I'm not sure, because we are out, guys, we are outside, so you might be hearing a few cars passing by, but I hope the audio is good enough. We have a microphone. So Jalia, travel nursing.
Hi guys, I'm Jalia. I've been in this Zeitarbeit for 2 years now, and I'm really so freedom. So that's what I would say.
You should increase a little bit of your volume.
Yeah.
Because I'm not sure if it's gonna be
Okay.
enough because of the cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what do you really want to know?
What influenced you to say now I'm going for travel nursing? Because most of the times people are scared of travel nursing, you know, because they are not really liked in the Einrichtungen, like in the stations. So what pushed you to say now I want to do travel nursing, I want to try it?
Okay, for me, one big reason for me to go in the Zeitarbeit, it was because of the time. Because, you know, I have a child, and I was working in Intensivpflege 1 zu 1, yeah? I was working in Intensivpflege 1 zu 1. So in this 1 zu 1, we're working 12 hours a day, and the time was not matching with my child's schedule, so I needed something that was flexible for me, and I knew I wouldn't find that in the Einrichtung, because Einrichtung, you know, they just plan their dienst plan the way they want to plan, and they can plan you like every day, every weekend, and I never wanted that. So there is this friend of mine who came in and told me, hey, you could do Zeitarbeit, because Zeitarbeit you can make your own dienst plan. Like maybe you can influence your own dienst plan. You cannot maybe make it, but you can influence, and then they always put your wishes into consideration. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to look into it. So that's when I started asking Google about Zeitarbeit in German. I got so many different filmers, so
companies.
Yeah, so many different companies, and then I applied. The good thing with applying with Zeitarbeit is that you don't need to be the application can be telephonisch, yeah. You just talk to them and they tell you the details, and when you're interested in the Angebot they've given you, you can go to their bureau for eine Vorstellungsgespräch.
Okay, I'm just going to clear this up for someone who is not here in Germany. Telefonisch means like you do not have to. I mean, you can listen. They can tell you about the payments on phone.
Like
Yeah. And
then
Angebot means they give you the offers on phone. You don't need to go there in person.
I'm mixing German and
Yeah.
English. Okay,
You
I'm
have
going
to try to use a little
stick
bit
to English.
Maybe if you use a German word, you also translate it.
Yeah.
So
because your audience is mostly
it's
German,
mixed.
that's why I think they know
I know, but it's
some
somehow
German
mixed.
words.
Yeah.
All right, then
Okay.
I'm going to stick to it.
Now I'm going to ask you one most important thing. How are the payments been for you as a travel nurse? Tell me, because most of the people really want to know how are the payments in Germany as a travel nurse, because they see what Americans get, and they would also want to see what like here they pay in Germany, because there are people watching me who are in the Ausbildung and they want to navigate and try out different directions of nursing. So let's first clear that up with the payments.
Okay.
When you are working night shifts, when you are working like mixed shifts, what is the payment that someone should expect in brutto, and then also in netto?
Okay, like let me just start with how I started. Yeah, you know, like in travel nursing, Zeitarbeit here in German, they start with 25 euros per hour, for example. 25 euros per hour. And the bonuses are usually, let me say, for night shift is 25% per hour. And then for Sundays, there is 55% per hour. 55%. There are some companies that give Saturday bonuses, like mine gives us Saturday bonuses. They are 35%. And then public days are 100%. But it always depends on the filmer. So because there are some other companies that give 100% also on Sundays. Yeah. So I'll talk about myself because the company I chose gives on Sundays 50%, public holidays 100%, Saturdays 35%. Wachitegeera? You
Okay,
get it?
So wait a little bit. I want to make sure that we are recording. Okay, we are recording. Okay.
So, like, me, when I started, I bargained, and my company was offering me 26 euros per hour. Yeah.
As a starting.
As a starter. But remember, a normal nurse who is not in Zeitalbeit but here in German, in my category, they were getting 21 per hour.
By that
you
time,
get? They were getting 21 per hour. So this Zeitalbeit filmer was giving me 26 per hour, which is 5 euros more. And the bonuses were good because I was applying for a night shift job. So night shift bonus was 50% per hour, you know? So when I added it, if I add all that up, plus the weekends I work and everything, I was coming out with 6,000 euros brutto per month.
Wow.
Yeah, 6,000.
Now I really want to see your evidence because I see you bought your evidence.
Yes, of course, I brought some receipts for you.
Guys, we have evidence here because she
Receipts,
said she's going to bring receipts. She wants really to show you guys how much she was earning all the time. I don't know if you guys can see this.
You make a nice photo for them.
But I want to see now.
Because I brought for you 3 months.
Yeah, I covered your name. Yeah. So I see on this one, Gesamte Brutto, for example.
It's this one.
Yeah. 6,200 12,51. 6,000.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. And then you paid taxes off of this.
Yeah, so when you pay taxes, you remain with this.
So you pay, or you got your
this is
gross
brutto,
income was 6,212, and then you paid your net income was 4,487,41.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is 1 month, and then
this is another month.
This is another month.
Okay, here you got 6,000 in gross income, and then your net income after paying taxes 4,168. Which is really good money, I would say.
The third month, another month.
The third month, I have to cover up your name again. This one, here you got 5,961, and your net income was 4,041.
No, this is the brutto.
Yeah, 5,000. Brutto salary. 5,961, and your net income was 4,041. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that's good money.
Yeah.
That's
so, I was from a normal job, and then going to Zeitalbeit really changed my life.
Yeah.
And I know here, like in German, we are not so well informed about Zeitalbeit because people think that when you go maybe in Zeitalbeit, you will have to, maybe it's not a Festvertrag.
Yeah.
But it's a real Festvertrag.
Like just a fixed contract.
It's a fixed contract, unbefristet. Like unlimited, just like a normal Vertrag you would get in the Einrichtung, but the only difference is that this time you're not with the Einrichtung, rather you're working with an agent, maybe like a company, with a travel company. But they pay your taxes, they pay your Versicherung, Kranken, like your health insurance, they pay everything.
Like a normal worker would also have, yeah?
They pay your sick days. Let me say you're sick, they pay your days off. Like your sick days, they pay your Urlaub, vacation days. they give you money for, how is it called?
Christmas?
Weihnachtsgeld.
Wow.
Christmas money.
How much was your Christmas money? Because in my company, Christmas money, they divide it throughout the whole 12 years. I mean, we have 12 months in a year. So they divide our Christmas money, divide by the 12 months. So I get Christmas money every month. And that makes it now, they increased it now. They doubled it now, it's 200 something. Before it was 119. But now they give me 200 something every month, for Christmas money. So how is the regelung? Like how does it work in the travel nursing?
I really don't know because I've never looked into that. Because Christmas money they give it to you in November.
Yeah.
So
For you they give you in November, not every month.
Yes, not every month in November.
Let me see.
So I don't really
stimmt.
know.
Arbeitfahrgeld. They even give you money for driving, yeah?
Yeah, like transport,
And what is this one with Premi? Like, what is this? They give you Premi?
I don't know.
They give you here some 10 euros for just Premi. Aufbau Arbeitszeitkonto. What is this? And then they pay you
like,
for
let
it?
me say Überstunde.
Okay.
Like, if you have Überstunde, they give you 25% per Überstunde. Let me say, if you have like 6 Überstunde overtime.
Yeah.
Every Stunde, they give you like 25% of that Stunde.
Even when you haven't worked for it? I mean, you have hours, overworked hours. And on overworked hours, they give you a percentage.
Yeah, like let me say in travel nursing, Zeitarbeit in German, we work normally 151.6 Stunde. So if the Einrichtung plans you and it has given you 160 Stunde instead of planning 151. That's almost like 9 Überstunde they've planned you.
Yeah.
So for those 9 Stunde per hour, you'll get 25%. It will be
of
like
9 hours.
Yeah, of each hour.
Of each hour.
Let me say, I don't know how 25. I don't have a calculator.
I don't know how much 25%
Let me
is, but
say,
I get it's like a bonus.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
a Sunday bonus.
Like,
that
let
they
me say-
divide. If it's 50% on Sunday, so you get, if they pay you, for example, 20 euros on a normal each hour, on a Sunday you get 25. I mean, you get 50% more. That means they divide the 20 euros and then you get 10 euros off each hour
Genau,
extra.
yeah, extra.
On overworked hours, it's also like that.
Yeah.
However, your overworked hours do not get off the Zeitkonto.
No, they remain there.
They remain,
Yeah.
just that they
You'll
also
get
get
a
paid.
bonus on top of it because you've worked more.
Wow.
Yeah, but your hours, they didn't. Those overworked hours,
Overtime?
they don't go away because
Yeah.
they've given you bonus.
Yeah, they stay.
They remain,
and you will
but
get
they
free.
just give you this bonus because you've worked overtime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that we have gone through the payments, I want you to tell me, like, how does it feel as a Zeitarbeit? Like when they give you now, okay, we have a contract in this new station. It's you're going to drive here and you're going to work here for a month. How has it been for you? Like get to mingling in the
Okay.
team. Do they like you?
Okay.
Because that's one thing that also worries most of us.
Yeah.
That they throw you in a station and people really, you know how they behave. Sometimes the nurses do not like you because you're earning that double of what they earn, or you're
Leila,
earning more of what they earn.
Now, let me tell you one thing about me. I don't care if people like me. Me, I'm going to give my best. I walk into the Einrichtung knowing that I'm going to give my best because, like, I'm not saying when I'm going to overwork myself. No, I'm just like, I'm saying professionally. Like, I'm going to give my best professionally, like what I said in the Ausbildung. I don't walk into the Einrichtung with this mentality of saying that I'm just going to do whatever Quatsch, no sense I'm doing. Like I'm not just going to go do nonsense and move away. No,
Yeah.
I go like a professional nurse because that's what I studied and I have passion for my job. So I walk into the Einrichtung knowing that I'm going to give my best. But I don't allow them also to step on my head. Sometimes when you give your best, people can use you. Yeah? But the only difference with Zeitarbeit is that they're not your boss. They don't give you, like, they don't give you rules. Like, they don't give you extra work that is not supposed to be done by a nurse. Like, let me say, Roche to put, no.
Yeah, like cleaning the wheelchairs. That's what she means. Because it's normal that on a station, if you are working in a care home, for example, they will tell you, oh, you after your working hours, 30 minutes before we do the report, giving over the report, we should clean the roads to the wheelchairs, and that's not something that a nurse is supposed to do. That's work for the helpers,
There is always that extra work that the Einrichtung puts onto its Fachkraft, you know. But when you're in Zeitarbeit, you're a Fachkraft, that's not your job. You can always say that, no, that's not my job, and they will always respect your decision because, like, they're not your bosses, because they know the contract they signed with my boss, it's Fachkraftarbeit, so they will only give me Fachkraftarbeit or Arbeit that is in nursing, not
for the nurses.
Yeah, not in Hauswirtschaft, like, let me say, cleaning and everything, because Einrichtungen take people for granted, take their workers for granted. So I like that about Zeitarbeit. So this thing of liking me or not, that's none of my business. Whether you like me or not, I'm giving my best. I moved all the way from Africa to German, so I didn't know if I'll be welcome here. So that's, like, let me say, if you walk miles away from your homeland to come here, it's like you've bypassed all that shit of liking you or not. You don't care because the worst has happened.
Yeah.
Like you went over your fears. So me as a Zeitarbeit, fearing that they will like me or not, that's not my problem. And I'm this kind of person who integrates easily. You've moved from Uganda to German. You know the process.
Yeah.
So it's not like you've never moved before. They said travel, and then you'll know how other people live. It's that travel. This travel nursing is like just traveling. Like, let me say, traveling from German to China, traveling from German to maybe Canada. You're learning. You're getting to know people.
Yeah.
Different kinds of people on a daily basis, on a monthly basis. So you get used to that kind of rhythm.
Yeah.
Getting to know new people, new team, new everything. So for me, it's fun. Yeah.
By the way, guys, my sister also collects her Namensschild, like her badges, like of the places
wherever
she's been. She collects them, and I saw them on her fridge, and I was like, so you are collecting these Namensschild, like these badges.
Yeah.
So how many do you have?
I think I have like 8 or 10. Yeah, 8 or 10, because, like, my nursing journey, it will be told in a story. And so I collect my badges for every Einrichtung I go to remind me of my journey of travel nursing,
Yeah.
because I have to have something to show that, I've worked here, I've worked here. And I only have positive moments in these Einrichtungen where I go. Only positive experience.
So if there is someone outside there who has been scared of being a travel nurse, if there is someone outside there who has been scared of going on to this journey of travel nursing, give them a package of advice that you would that you think is good, that they should know, that should help them to take out. Maybe if there is something you can tell them that can take away their fear. Because I swear myself, I still want to try, I would still want to try travel nursing. But there is always this question, what if they tell me to travel like 3 hours journey? I know they are regional, and also there are also these other, there is regional travel nursing where you go only 30 kilometers away from your home. And also there is 30 kilometers and maximum 50 kilometers. That's what you're doing, yeah?
I do 50 kilometers.
Yeah. And then there is also... The maximum is 50, yeah. And then there is also this one where you can travel through the whole Germany. And that one is not what I want. I want that one you're doing, that one for 50 kilometers. Yeah. So give us some advice, us who are still rethinking, or for the people who are still in the Ausbildung and they're like, is travel nursing really worth it? Can even someone do it without having a car? That's my question.
All right, okay. Travel nursing with a car is far much better than travel nursing without a car. Like, let me say, Führerschein, a driving license, because a car, the company can give you a car. But having a Führerschein is an advantage because, moving with bus from place to place, buses take hours, But one advice I would give to nurses is that go out there and make your own experience. Never be afraid to go out there to make your own experience. Like, you cannot make your decision basing on someone else's experience, because we had so many different kind of nurses. Layla, you are a nurse, but I don't know what you do in your job. You might be in this Einrichtung and they might be hating you and you might be hating it, but when I come into this Einrichtung, for me it might be another experience. I might like it, they might like me, I might like the patients. Whereas for you, it's really bad in this Einrichtung. But for me, when I walk into this Einrichtung, I might really get another experience. It might be good on my side, and I might be saying, I might tell you, Leila, what happened? For me, they are so nice to me. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everyone's experience is individual.
It's individual. So I always tell my friends, go out there and make your own experience. And in nursing, it's like never be stuck in one job, because this nursing is so wide and there's so many job opportunities. So never be in one place thinking that, oh, I'm stuck. Move. That's when you will see better. Move. So for me, when I finished my Ausbildung, I was ready to move. Even if I'm here for 1 year and I say I want to go somewhere else, I'll do it, because I know when I quit this job, I'll have another one in a minute. That's nursing.
True.
So I'm like, let me go and try out this Zeitarbeit Firma. If it's not good for me, I can change the next month.
Yeah.
I won't sit here and make my decisions basing on fear. I'll walk into the Zeitarbeit Firma and I tell them, okay, give me that contract and I'll try, and I'll see with my eyes. Yes, I can do it. Yes, I cannot do it. No, I cannot do it, because me, I don't make my decisions basing on someone else's experience. I go and make my own. And when it's not for me, I'll leave and go somewhere else, because there's so many jobs waiting.
Okay. Yeah. Now I want to ask you something, yeah? Is there any other how long would you see yourself staying in travel nursing? Would you go back work as a station nurse, like have a contract with a care home or a hospital and be stationed? Or would you say, never, I will stay in travel nursing? I would like to know this answer.
Now, I think I'll stay in travel nursing, because I was thinking of changing actually this year. I was thinking of changing to go to my sister's film where she
Sharifa
works.
is working. Yeah, where Sharifa is working. You guys watched that video where I interviewed Sharifa. So Jalia wanted to go there too.
But I had even made already an appointment for Vorstellungsgespräch. But when she told me about their boss shouting at them or disrespecting them in a meeting, I'm like, oh my God, do I really want to go back and be a team member? Because, if you're a team member in a certain...
There is a way they unvalue you. They don't value you as someone who is just a guest worker, like travel nursing. You're just coming as a guest and you're leaving. Yeah.
So I'm like, do I really want to go back to be a team member? Because, if you go and be a team member, you have to be, they call it Teamfähigkeit. Teamfähigkeit is like working as a team. If someone is sick, they can be they have to be able to rely on you, you know. But in Zeitarbeit, we don't have those things because we are not team members. We are just like guest Mitarbeiter who have just come to help. So whenever they're having their conflicts, their team conflict, they don't include you. Either they'll tell you that, oh, we are done with our Übergabe, with the report. You are Zeitarbeit, you can go out. We don't want you to experience our team drama. So I go. I don't like drama, so that's why I think I will stay in Zeitarbeit for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
So I cancelled my appointment that I had to make for this job, and I told myself, let me stay in Zeitarbeit, because in Zeitarbeit I don't really get any team drama. I don't get any team conflict because I'm just there as a guest, you know. So the Einrichtungen do not also want you to know about their conflicts they have.
Yeah.
So they try to exclude you as much as they can because they don't want you to get to know their conflicts they
Drama.
have, their drama. And that's very good for my mental health.
Yeah.
So I choose Zeitarbeit.
Now, I made some notes of questions that I wanted to ask you. Let me see if there is any question that I am missing out. I'm just going to check.
You wanted to ask me about how long we drive, you know?
Yeah.
So I have a regional Vertrag, a regional contract. For regionals, it's like you're allowed to work in places that are
Kilometers.
not beyond 50 kilometers. That means they can get for you an Einsatz that maybe is near you, but when they don't get one that is near you, they're allowed to get you an Einsatz that is not beyond 50 kilometers. So sometimes you'll find yourself working in an Einsatz that is maybe 40 kilometers away, and you have to commute maybe like the maximum you can commute is 1 hour.
Okay.
But that is not permanent because they also try to get you Einsatz that are near you. Only in seasons where they cannot find Einsatz that is near you is when you go maybe further. But the maximum in my contract is 50 kilometers.
Now, what if you want somewhere to sleep and you don't want to be traveling 1 hour every day? Does
1
the
hour
workplace
is not
pay
too
that?
much. Like,
No, yeah?
the workplace only pays for you when you have a contract that is beyond 50 kilometers.
Okay.
That's when they pay for you.
Your accommodation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you have a contract that is not beyond 50 kilometers, that is considered regional, and that means you have to be commuting from your home. Yeah.
Okay. I would like to try travel nursing, guys. I don't know when, but I would really want to give travel nursing a chance. Like, if I ever quit working in 1-to-1 ambulante Intensivpflege, I would want to try travel nursing because it's financially worth it, I would say.
The freedom. Like, you know, being able to make Urlaub, holidays in the month you want. Like, I can also say that I can call if I want holiday maybe next week, I can easily call my boss and tell him that, you know what, next week I want free, I want to make their holiday. Can
Just
I get
abruptly
it?
like
Just
that?
abruptly. They say, okay. They don't
Wow.
give you hard time because they always, I don't know, like your plan is not, your Dienstplan, your working plan.
You make your own work
is not
plan.
fixed on the Einrichtung.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
So-
work on your own time.
Yeah, genau.
Time.
So when I say that, for example, this holiday we are having this week,
Yeah.
I told them I want this week off. They're like, okay. So they're going to bring someone else to work this week
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
And then when I come back, this someone else, we go in another
Where she was.
Einrichtung.
Yeah.
Or in another Einrichtung.
Yeah.
They always have.
So with whom do you do your work plan? Like, when they tell you now you're going to work on this kind of care home or in this kind of hospital, do you call then the manager of that hospital to give them your work plan on
Yeah.
how you want to work?
Yeah.
Okay.
So when they tell you you're going to work here in this Einrichtung ABC, if you have wishes, like let me say you want maybe this day free, or you have an appointment on this day and you want free there, you either tell your boss for Zeitarbeit, hey, can you talk to the PDL and tell her that on Friday she should plan me free? Or you can also, because there is always a Bestätigung.
Yeah.
Before
Confirmation?
you have to sign a Bestätigung that, okay, you accept to go to work in that Einrichtung in November. So if you know you're going there in November, after signing the Bestätigung, you can call the PDL and tell them, you know what, on Friday, I will not be able to work. Or Saturday, Friday, this day, I will not be able to work. So don't plan me. So that PDL will plan your other days.
Wow.
You know? But if you don't have any appointments, or if you don't have any wishes, you can just let them plan you the way they want. But they just have to stick to the time you work a month. Yeah.
Wow.
So it's easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
I see. So, guys, I'm going to just end this video here because I don't want it to be long. In case you have any questions about travel nursing, or any questions about nursing, or any questions in general that you would want me to answer, comment them down below. Until next time.